Hello, and welcome to Dungeons and Magi, where we open our handbooks, open our minds, and more importantly, we roll the damn dice. As always, I'm your GM Cade, or you may call me the Viking GM. Before we begin, we do have some announcements to get through, so please bear with us. First up, we have Ben with our partner.
Adventurers, you know that rush you get when you open a treasure chest in game? Now imagine that feeling, but in real life. That's exactly what you get with Dungeon Crate. Dungeon Crate is the ultimate monthly subscription box for tabletop RPG fans. Every crate is packed with premium minis, unique dice, immersive maps, and exclusive adventures. It's like rolling a natural 20 on loot, but you don't have to argue with your party over who gets it. And here's the best part. Dungeon Crate is perfect for everyone, players and DMs alike. Need some fresh ideas for your campaign? Boom. Want dice that don't betray you on critical rolls? Done.
What the fuck?
It's a treasure chest delivered straight to your door. And because every hero deserves a great deal, you can use the code DungeonsMagi22 at checkout to get 10% off your first order. That's like finding a shortcut to the boss room. So don't wait. Head to DungeonCrate.com, grab your first crate, and bring a little extra magic to your table, because with Dungeon Crate, every month is an adventure. Back to you, Cade.
Why did that "don't wait" turn into the president? Don't wait.
It's gonna be great.
Okay. Thank you. And thank you, Dungeon Crate.
I'm stealing the dice. Next time we get dice.
Our Dungeon Crate should be here any day now. Adventurers, dice enthusiasts, and champions of the tabletop. Are you ready to elevate your game? If your dice aren't as legendary as your rolls, it's time to check out Broker's Forge Dice. At Broker's Forge Dice, we craft dice that are as bold and unique as the stories you create. From vibrant split pours to dazzling inclusions, every set is designed to bring a little extra magic to your table. These aren't just dice. They're treasures forged to make every roll unforgettable. Whether you're slaying dragons, charming goblins, or just trying not to fail that death saving throw, Broker's Forge has the perfect set for you. Not two sets are the same, just like no two adventures are alike. And the best part? You don't need a quest to find them. Just visit dammediallc.com, click on the store, and discover your next legendary roll. So why settle for ordinary when you can roll with extraordinary? Head to dammediallc.com, click the store, and let Broker's Forge Dice forge your destiny, because every roll should be legendary. And I will tell everybody that we don't just have dice. We have dice boxes that can go along with those dice. We do have some pre-made dice. We actually just made some today that glow under UV light. They're UV reactive. And so that's a set that's about to go up. We can make chunks. We can make minis if you absolutely want those. We're getting ready to start making potions, like for health potions and things like that. We can also make by hand a giant chunk that has a scene in it called a diorama dice. So anything from the Shire to Mordor, whatever you want, we will hand make that. And it's a great display piece. I don't suggest rolling them, but they're a great display piece. But yeah, so please check out Broker's Forge. We're so excited to have that going and get dice for you guys, and we will probably have, hopefully in the next few months, have character dice up for each of these characters, so you can have your favorite character's dice. So yeah. I don't believe we have any other announcements. So with that, I do believe it is time to roll the damn dice.
Woo!
And with our recap, to gain GM inspiration, Kara, if you would please tell us what happened last time.
So, we, explored the Sky Lounge. It was wonderful and exciting and a much needed break from hell. Although I did learn that Starfluff is a god. That's fun.
I didn't tell you guys that?
Yes. Yes, you did. So, Starfluff's a god. We actually did some bowling. I lost. Obviously lost. I can rebuild an engine, but I cannot bowl to save my life. Took a much needed shower in an amazing space built for everyone. there were spaces for everyone. But the good times, they don't last. So we headed out and went to a jewelry store where we got some much needed items for spells and such. And now, back to hell.
So, you all awaken well rested from sleep in the Sky Lounge. You feel much more rested than you have in a very long time. So, you wake up and the day is yours.
Some coffee.
I'm gonna go take a shower.
Oh.
And then
I'm
coffee.
going to.
Get out for me.
Well, I'll get some breakfast.
Take a shower and get some breakfast. Oh.
So, you wake up, shower, do whatever, and you get breakfast. Are we doing ration? Are we?
I'm gonna cook.
Ooh.
Ooh.
What are you gonna cook for us?
Yeah.
Okay, let me find my thing.
You don't know what you're gonna
Charcoal.
cook, do you?
Nope.
I would like some waffles.
I sit next to Bev and give her a little nudge with my shoulder.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm doing wonderful now that we have regular showers.
Yeah.
What about you?
Oh, and I put my heavy armor back to specify.
I
go and start
slept
making
better
up.
than I
A pot of
thought
coffee
I
for
would.
everybody who wants it.
Good. That's good. Do you want
I
some
wanna-
coffee? I'm going to grab myself a cup.
That would be wonderful.
Okay, and I'm going to get up and get me and V some coffee. And bring it back.
I'm already standing in line, waiting for, I just have my cup, waiting for it to magically pour into my cup.
As I'm gathering the ground coffee to make, I want to see if there's any espressos shots and stuff I could secretly. Damn. I'm going to secretly sneak it into everyone's coffee. Is there anything I can do to make these people
Liquor.
No.
You have a lot of liquor.
Let's not. For Bev.
Yeah, I'm going to attempt to cook for everybody.
Okay. Roll me a d6.
Be a hell of a relapse story.
That's why I wasn't going to do
2.
it.
Oh my god, you would, you little schemer.
D8. Just one with the 8 as the biggest number.
2.
You'd be praying for Beverly's downfall.
Okay. Another D8. So with 8 on it.
3.
Okay. D6.
6.
And a D20.
8. Maybe pulling out of my bag of holding of dice.
Okay. So. Make a okay dish. You take void bacon, cook to a crisp. The bacon retains its signature smoky flavor and dark marbled appearance. Unfortunately, a few strips are slightly overdone, giving them a bitter aftertaste. You then find and make crystalline waffles. The waffles are cooked evenly with a golden crust and soft interior. However, the lack of proper heat control means they don't achieve the gem-like shimmer they're known for. They're still delicious, especially when paired with toppings. You have sunburst apples, sliced and lightly seared. The apples retain their tangy sweetness. Some pieces are slightly undercooked, giving them a firmer texture than intended. And then you have moon dew cream, whipped to a light and airy consistency. The cream retains its refreshing coolness, however, it wasn't perfectly blended, so there are faint streaks of unwhipped cream. Though the presentation isn't perfect, the meal is filling and provides a boost for the day. Is everybody eating this breakfast?
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah.
Okay. All of you gain a +1 to Constitution checks for the next hour.
Hell yeah.
Is it saves or just all check?
Constitution check.
Okay.
These yours?
Thank you, Beatrice.
Yep, as I'm... My
Good
head is just
dress.
in the coffee.
Poke at it, but then eventually eat it.
I didn't poison it, Arthur.
Oh no, I'm not worried about you poisoning anything. I'm more worried about the lack of cooking.
Hey, now her cooking's not that bad.
Excuse you?
What?
As he bites into a bitter piece of bacon.
It's good.
Make a deception check.
Of course, it would be that one.
Did somebody
That's
invite
deceiving
Kale
her.
to breakfast?
It's better than what I could have done.
Oh, that's not good. That's a 4.
You're telling her this, and you're just like,
It's great. I'm great.
Is Kale also in here eating?
he is not.
No. Alright, I'm gonna go walk to his door and knock on it.
Okay.
To kind of let him know.
Yes, who is it?
It's me, Beverly. Sorry to bother you. I just wanted to let you know that Beatrice made breakfast if you wanted to come eat.
Oh, sure, I guess I'll be right there.
Okay.
And you make a perception check.
Okay. 9.
Okay. You can hear some, like, fumbling of what sounds like desk drawers. Like, slamming shut. A pen kind of dropping papers being ruffled around with.
Okay.
And he opens, and he has these silver and gold silk robes on. Pants, long silk pants, robe tied over, almost kimono style robe. His hair that's usually partially down is completely up and put into like a top bun. And with this, you can actually see what you didn't notice before, whether it's because his hair was down or because time is finally catching up. But you see gray streaks through his hair. And he has little gray and gold bunny slippers on. I did not realize we had a cook.
Yeah.
Breakfast.
We take turns.
Well, and he kind of like looks back into his room and shuts the door and begins walking with you.
And I take him to the dining room.
And he gets us. He gets everything. He's like, bacon. I haven't had bacon in so long. It is one of my favorite meals of all time. And
He
he
just turns.
bites into it and he goes, who in the bloody hell made this?
You just see B turn a light red in embarrassment.
I mean, it's great. He's gonna make a deception check.
I tried my best.
Honey, it's fine.
And you fucking believe him. That's a 19 on the dice, plus 4. He's like, this is Amazing. I said who the bloody hell made this because I wanted to know who made this so well. This is better than I've had in a very long time.
I'm turning a brighter, like light red.
And you believe every word he is saying. That is a 23.
Do we all
in
believe it
deception.
then?
Oh, yes. Unless you have a passive insight of higher than a 23, which none of you should.
No.
15.
Because
all of my passives are 10.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All of you believe this. Unless somebody wants to make an insight check, but
I'm gonna
you have to beat a 23.
I'm going to attempt to.
Okay.
You said insight?
Mm-hmm. You get
17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
Nope, missed it by 1. You
Damn.
believe it.
Might as well see if I nat 20
You actually
or not.
missed it by 2 because you have to beat it. So you firmly believe that this is the best bacon, and he's eating it, he's swallowing it down, drinking coffee. Who made this coffee?
I did.
Doesn't say anything, just kind of sits there.
Nothing to say.
This bacon is amazing.
I'll have you know, I just simply made the coffee that was available. If it's bad, it's bad. It's not my fault.
I'm sorry. I'm used to a certain level of commodities. But those commodities have not existed in, I guess, a few thousand years.
So, once we're done around here, we could head back to our ship and maybe see about visiting your old kingdom.
We could, if it's still there.
Well, if anything's still there, it'll be worth it at least.
But I believe these conduits and conduit shards are of more importance, because as I believe it, and it's quite obvious from your reactions that I'm the only one of my kind here.
That was
we were all actually human when we came here.
I'm
Don't
still
know
human.
if we told you that.
I know.
Because you're not fun. You don't do anything spontaneous.
I just go back to drinking my coffee in a sad mood.
As I go give Colin a kiss on the head.
In my time, there's not much pride in being a human.
Nothing wrong with being the way I am.
Until you dominate every other race.
Oh, here
in
we
existence.
go. That's right. Humans are bad. Everything is our fault. I get it.
Well, I mean, I think it's important to understand that even though it's not a fault of ours, it is a fault of our races. We need to acknowledge that.
Never
Our people
said we
did horrible things.
Just don't feel like I should have to bear the guilt of things that I didn't actually have a part in.
I'm not saying I want reparations, but I'm saying without recognizing the past, we can't move forward in the future. Who's to say that all the other races come back, if they come back, and the humans won't do the same thing?
Right now, there's barely any humans that we can tell still around here. So I think anybody coming back to this place is going to have a hard time no matter what, and humans are going to probably be the least of their concerns.
I was going to say, the humans that we met kind of did suck.
Oh, that they did.
We kind of haven't
Did
run
they
into a
suck because they're
single good
humans or
human
because they
since
live
we
in a
got to this
horrible
planet.
place?
Probably. I don't know, maybe both. We do a lot of bad
Anyways.
things.
It's not like it matters. Like I said, my people have not lived for thousands of years, but I think we should. Did you guys not come here for a conduit?
We actually just stumbled in here.
I kind of show the chalice, like keeping it close to my
It's
body.
pulling west.
We just initially.
Well, it would pull west if you had a compass.
We do.
Yeah.
I do have the ley line compass.
Yeah, you do.
But we need an
I'm
actual
holding
compass.
kind of both. Oh.
There's a
You just-
magnet on the back of it too.
Oh, fuck. We just initially came into this building to rest, but we
Wait.
all got the sensation to keep going up and investigating more.
Well, I guess it's a good thing for me that you guys decided to keep going.
Yeah,
Who knows how long I'd be stuck there.
also, probably wouldn't have found so many great blueprints and schematics and more technology that can help us with stabilizing ley lines and more things to add to our ship.
Or this place where we can make it our hub instead of roughing it on the island.
That is true. Not very eager to go back to that island.
You didn't nearly
You
get
have an
killed by
island.
Yes.
We never did
It's
get around to
corrupted.
naming the island.
Yes,
did we?
it has a name.
Oh, that's
I
right.
forgot what the name was. Fuck.
Look at my notes.
That place.
What is the name of this island?
Hold on.
Perhaps I know it.
Maps in the handout. Elyndor's Refuge.
There you go. Maybe we should all write that down.
Yeah.
It's in my
I
notes.
did, and then we just haven't been there in a while.
Elyndor's Refuge. I've never heard of it. Must be... Must have been a commoner's village. Although I
It's-
didn't live on this part of Elyndor.
It belonged to Nyx's people, actually, I believe.
Yeah, I never lived here. We didn't much come over to this part of Elyndor. This was controlled by a whole nother family. But that thing is pointing west.
Yes.
So perhaps we go find the conduit shard to the west.
I would suggest we all get armed up and ready to go.
I would like to go at some point out towards the crater in the distance where I did see dragon bones.
Oh, okay.
Sure, we could head out there at some point.
We could do that. Get the ship and head out there.
But
Or park the ship up on top of here. On
Yeah,
this building.
we
and
need to
then
go. Yeah, we'll get the ship,
just
park here.
land the ship right on the helipad.
Pretty much.
It,
Well, this is another dimension, too, isn't it?
well, where you guys are, yes. But you can also go out of the Sky Lounge through the portal again and land on the roof of the tower.
Okay, but
And
guys,
go
we
that way.
do need to
So-
remember we're by the sucky humans. And that would-
You guys have two ways, so you can always fly and land the ship. It would have to land sideways because of how long it is. So you'd have to kind of go sideways, and it would parts of it would hang off of the building, but a majority of it would land on the building, so it would be stable enough.
Okay.
As
As long as we can
as far as you know, because obviously a ship is a lot heavier than a helicopter.
Yeah.
So it would be a trial thing to see. At the very least, you could hover it there.
Yeah.
And then you can get to the Sky Lounge through the portal. And then if you're ever on the ground, you can get to the Sky Lounge through that door, that back door, and then come up and go to your ship. Instead of having to go all the way up and deal with all the shit that's in there.
We just have to figure out a way to lock the ship.
Yeah, I was going to say, I do want to mention we're kind of in the sucky people's territory.
I can lock
at the moment, close-ish to like the town hall that they're probably in.
Yes, you are.
I look to everyone. Let's go get the ship and see if we can land this on the roof or
Isn't
at the
ship broken?
It's not broken. What would you think it's broken? We didn't damage it getting in here. No, at the very least, we can at least moor it up to the side of the building, up top, and we can. I could probably do some work on it to rig it so that nobody but us can operate it. So yeah, we should definitely probably bring the ship in to our new little base here. So I go and grab back to my little shop, and I grab my my armor that I have, my nice green armor, and make sure that I have my Volt Javelin and my Firebolt working, and I go to get my wife.
How are we going to hide the ship?
Yes, when I was saying the General's people are going to see it.
Calathar doesn't have any illusionary spells.
That's why, I mean, is there a way for us to, like, get it into the dimension? Because I know it was a portal, and I think the portal inside?
No,
or would it be big
roof, enough? But the portal, if you've ever seen Stargate, it's the size of a Stargate. It's not big enough for a ship to move through. They could barely fit some people through that Stargate, depending on who it was going through.
They warned us, like, we'll be declaring war. Essentially, claiming their land.
So I would say that we keep the ship where it is for now.
I still like to check on it.
Hey, Colin.
Yeah, Arthur.
You want to go get the upgrade weapon so I don't go near that thing that would probably kill me?
Yes, let's go check that. Make sure your rifle is all ready to go. I'll go with Arthur to where we had the machinery where we had his rifle being upgraded.
Okay.
Oh, I keep my distance from that sentinel.
The rifle is there.
Pick it
that
up.
Rifle gives you a +1 to all attacks.
Okay.
That using the rifle.
I present the rifle to Arthur.
Thank you.
No problem. Use wisely.
Okay.
So, Arthur, what do you think about our ship? I know we seem to have a bit of a base of operations here.
Didn't you crack it with the crystal forms? Or get in here, crack it?
I had to double check, but I don't think so.
I remember we came in at a rough landing, I thought. I think we came in with a rough landing.
Well, I can definitely check it over, but we're going to have to figure out some way to disguise it or hide it while it's up there, because keeping it so far away, we run the risk of it being discovered just by having it just stay there on the edge of the city. But
unless we can make that magical door go into the ship, and then we just keep the ship on the island. Then we never look like we're actually here, but we can use the ship to get to here, and then go back through the door on the ship at the island, and it looks like we never left.
We moved the portal.
I suppose we could do that.
I looked at Calathar. Is there a way to move the portal without destroying it?
Are you asking in character or out of character?
In character, I'm asking Calathar. Because he knows more about this shit than we do.
Well, I suppose we would have to take a look at it. I don't know much about technology, but I do know magic. Technology didn't quite exist to this extent. But if we would like to move out, we can go to the roof and we can check the portal and see.
Let's be ready in case they found us
everyone.
already.
I put the compass in my vest pocket, making sure that there's no magnets or anything that will ruin it. And I put my chalice back into one of the pockets.
Okay.
Yeah, I get myself together and prepare.
And I make sure Starfluff is still on my shoulder.
Okay.
I go through the portal out to the roof of the tower.
No, I'll follow.
I'm following.
I take up the rear.
Alright. So, you all go through the portal. It's really weird because it happens in a second, but to your body, it feels like a minute. Like you can almost feel your body and soul being separated for a minute and then rubber banding back to itself. But you do appear and there are steps, like metal steps that go down. And Calathar comes through. Let's see. And he begins to look over it. Let's make an investigation check. Dirty 20. It looks like, again, I'm not much with technology, but it does look like there are cables running to some kind of power source that helps power this magically, perhaps. Maybe if we had some sort of magical battery strong enough to keep this going, we could move it, essentially, but it is quite cumbersome. Maybe we take the ship? Because you said you guys have a big ship.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So we take the ship, we bring it here, find whatever battery that we can use, move this onto the ship, and then bring it with us to wherever you want to put the portal.
As he's saying this, I'm going through the calculations in my head, and I was like,
Was there an
I
EMP?
think this is genius. We have unlimited access to our base, but we don't have to tie the ship up. Or we can put it wherever and... Oh, Cal. That's such a great idea. We need to get the ship here and see if everything will support it. We may need to get a few more shards to help boost the power, but this might work. Just might work.
Did we have an issue driving the ship here before? Because of an EMP, I thought.
Alright,
Might not affect this
how about we try and make back to the ship?
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Okay. All right, so you're going to the ship first?
I say we continue going to where we were supposed to be going in the first place.
Yeah. We'll do that and then the ship, I
that's
think.
true. We don't have to do this.
That's just the first step in moving the portal.
Great. Well, I looked at Beatrice. What do you think we should do, honey? Go for the ship or for follow your little magic cup?
So follow the magic cup. Our original plan before this.
Okay. V, you agree as well?
I mean, we are trying to save the planet, apparently. So, I think saving the planet's gonna do a whole hell of a lot for us if we come across anyone else.
Well, then, honey, the way.
I pull the chalice and the cup out and walk through the portal. So then we can go out the back.
Okay. All right, so you go through the portal, then through the back door. Always choose the back door if you can. Okay. So, everybody heads down, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, it does point west, like the Western Industrial District, because there's two different industrial districts. There's the one you came from, and then there's a western one. So, as you move through, the air grows colder as you approach, and the landscape becomes harsher. Dilapidated buildings, shattered machinery, and a pervasive sense of decay dominate the area. Thick smog hangs in the air, blending with an unnatural haze of faint glowing energy. Rusted pipes and jagged metal debris litter the ground, making progress slow and precarious. A faint hum can be heard, growing louder as you get closer to the shard's location. It has a strange rhythm, like a heartbeat, but distorted and wrong. Like, normally you would hear, this is, As you continue, you see a large, crumbling factory looming right in your path. So you can choose to go around it. You can go through this factory if you wish.
Let's go around it. Because the last time we went through a factory, we met with some scary-looking reaver shit.
That's
For future reference, do we know what kind of factory it is?
You do not. You can't see inside. The doors are closed.
Okay.
And there's
one of them's kind of hanging off a little bit.
And there's no sign of anything.
But it's up to you guys. Do we go through or do we go around?
I say go around.
Yeah, I mean, I think we definitely keep it in mind to go back to it, possibly, but there's some important things in the area at the moment.
Okay. So, as you get closer, the industrial ruins give way to a vast underground facility. Partially caved in and overgrown with creeping vines, the entrance that you come up to is marked by heavy steel doors bent and twisted from years of disrepair. faint ley line energy flows around the edges, glowing with the same eerie hue as the shard's resonance. And you look at the cup, it's pointing directly to those doors.
What?
We need to try to figure out how to get those doors to open without alerting anyone to our presence. Or anything. Maybe anything.
Okay.
Let's see if there's any other, like, smaller doors or windows.
It's not. This is a cave.
Oh, it's a cave?
Think of it like a mine.
Oh.
It's a big cave entrance with doors on it. There is no way of going around.
I don't think there's any other ways.
What was that?
I go up and inspect the doors.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
That's a 5. I don't see shit.
Okay. There are old decrepit doors.
Yeah.
You should walk into them. I kind of looked at the group and I'm like, so, who's going to be brave and open the doors?
I'm going to test it. I'm going to test opening.
I'm gonna go up to V and give her, or give them guidance.
Okay. You make a strength check.
God. Okay.
And then you have an additional +4. Or D4.
Uh-oh.
I think it's a nat 1.
3. Because I got a nat 1 on the 20, a 1 on the 4, and +1 for my strength.
Okay, it's not even a 3 because once you get a nat 1, nothing can be added to it. Okay, so you go to pull both and rip the door handles off.
Oh.
As they disintegrate in your hands.
Well.
Okay.
That's something.
I'm going to...
I kick the doors. Fuck it. I kicked the doors. I'm mad now.
Make another strength check.
1.
No, that's a 6. Okay, I'm with the doors.
Nothing.
I'm done with the doors. I throw my hands up and I like turn around and walk away like fuck.
Okay. Yeah. Let me try, sweetheart, and I'm gonna try to nudge it open.
I'm just gonna stand here and silently laugh.
Go ahead.
Holy shit, I got a 1 too!
And we're back with
-1,
doors.
which makes a 0!
We're back with doors.
What the fuck? This thing won't open!
Oh my god, I kind of just shove across. I'm gonna do it.
And here comes another one.
No, I
will
will
strength
not.
check.
I'm gonna freaking Eldritch
Drink
blast
check?
this door.
1.
No.
1.
Laugh. This door's gonna turn into a mimic if somebody rolls another 1. I was waiting for it. I wasn't kidding. I was gonna turn this into a mimic.
That would be a 15.
Okay. You go up, and once the kick didn't work,
Is it a pull?
it's a pull door. So you're able to. Part of the door is bent, so you're able to grab it and just
I look back at...
Takes a little bit, though.
I look back at V and Bev. I loosened it for you.
Or, that would be the other way around.
Yeah, reverse
They
your logic.
loosened it for you.
Yeah. Still, you're welcome. And I go inside.
I sigh and go in.
I follow.
I follow, rubbing my shoulder that slammed into this door.
I'm just now just watching and following.
So when I go inside, I want to try and see if I can take a look and see if I see anything.
Okay. May everybody make a perception check.
Jesus.
And Elliot, he will stay like that at that level.
Okay.
Until you guys catch up, and then it'll start evening out.
Okay.
But I wanted to build that for you because if you choose to let him take over, he is pretty fucking strong.
Okay.
And has some good spells.
Ooh,
Okay.
I want to put dark vision on.
Colin.
9.
V.
15.
Beatrice.
22.
Beverly.
5.
Arthur.
14.
And Kales. Ooh, that's shitty. Three of those. He's proficient, so. Okay. The stabilization chamber is deep underground, accessed through a winding network of tunnels and collapsed factory corridors. As you step inside, you're greeted by a massive circular room with walls made of smooth stone and reinforced steel, now cracked and tarnished. Glowing conduits run along the walls, sparking occasionally as they channel unstable energy. The air is heavy with magic, causing faint discomfort and dizziness. The hum of energy fills the space, rising and falling like a broken melody. I will say, for everybody except Kael'thor and Beatrice, any magical spell, including those done through devices, if it is a spell, it has the chance of rolling wild magic.
Oh.
Just in this area?
In this area. But
Oh no.
because Kael'thor and Beatrice are attuned to this, they have the option of invoking wild magic no matter what, or negating it. So you can roll normally, or you can choose any time you cast a spell to roll wild magic.
All right. It's about to get
So
real
to
interesting.
negate or
So I kind of
use wild
just...
magic.
Well, I'm walking through, and I just kind of look at it. I was like, what is this place?
How is it light in here? Is it dark?
I mean, there's a big glow. At the heart of the room is the conduit shard.
Okay.
It's a towering crystal of fractured ley line energy, pulsing with alternate hues of blue, green, and gold. Its light flickers erratically, creating shadows that dance across the walls. And the shard is surrounded by a ring of smaller corrupted crystals, each tethered to it by thin arcs of energy. It's about 100 feet from you.
I'm gonna go up and not touch it.
Uh-huh.
Investigate it.
Okay. So you go up. Is everybody staying back?
I'm going to go up too.
Oh, yeah. The past experience of her getting close to a
Same
crystal,
way.
yeah.
Okay. So everybody's staying back except for Colin. So as you approach, like I said, it's about 100 feet or so. So you two go ahead. At this point, you guys are 60, 80 feet away from the group. And as you approach, these crystals that were near it begin separating from that arc of energy and building on top of each other until a large 20-foot ley-line golem appears.
Fuck!
And all you hear is
Grab my license
Shit.
and shoot back.
Can't. You're an initiative. Everybody roll initiative. That's why I asked. Alright.
Bring me one.
Okay. 25 to 20.
24.
Did we all three get 24?
Did you?
Yeah, I got 20.
Rollies.
Okay. 11.
18.
17.
So Colin is first. Then Arthur.
Yeah.
Then 20 to 15.
18.
Beatrice.
Did you get a 1?
No.
15 to 10.
13.
Hey, Kale got 13 too. Rollies. 11.
2.
Okay, Kale goes first. Then V.
What did the golem roll?
don't know, because you wouldn't know when he would go in combat. Now, for each other, the reason that you're able to know initiative order of each other is because you would coordinate attacks. So you would know when each other goes. The reason I don't ever tell you the initiative order, and most GMs won't ever tell you the initiative order of the enemy, is because you never know their tactics. Now, there are some things like fighters. Some fighters are able to, and monks can extract aspects, and you can help learn initiative. But in this case, you don't know till he goes. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry, Beatrice, what was yours original? Your initiative?
18.
Okay. Alright, so we're just going to do Theater of the Mind with this, because I didn't plan this. Alright, so Beatrice and Colin, you are about 20 feet from the golem. Everybody else, you are 80 feet away. Or, I'm sorry, you are 100 feet away.
Shit.
So, keep that in mind. As we start with Colin, with Arthur on deck.
I'm going to use Firebolt on it. Excuse me, on the golem right in front of me.
Okay.
All my dice disappeared. Let's see. 21 to hit.
21 does hit. You guys entered into his lair.
So it has layer actions.
It's more than just lair action.
That's 8 damage.
8 damage, okay. So I need you to roll a d20. Hold on, before you say it. A 11 and up does not trigger wild magic. 10 and below does.
I rolled a 14.
Okay, so no wild magic occurs.
For bonus action, I like to cast Sanctuary on Beatrice. Sanctuary is you ward a creature within range until the...
Yeah. It's magic.
Oh.
Can't cast magic in an action and a bonus action.
Oh.
Sanctuary is magic.
Yep.
It's always been our rule.
Yeah, you can't cast 2 spells. You can cast as...
Oh, yeah. I don't
do 2 spells.
RP wise, I don't...
Is your Firebolt a cantrip?
It is, yes.
Okay, actually, then you can do it. Because it's a cantrip. Cantrips don't count towards that.
Okay.
For those that wondering, the thought, and I actually took this from Critical Role because I thought it was a great idea. The thought behind it is that casting that many spells in a row is physically exhausting. So, realistically, you'd not be able to go spell, spell, spell. You'd be exhausted. Plus, the time it takes to cast spells. But because it is a cantrip, that is allowed, so you can cast Sanctuary.
Okay. So I cast Sanctuary. Now that is, you ward a creature within range until the spell ends. Any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack roll or a damaging spell must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or either choose a new target or lose the attack or spell. The spell does not protect the warded creature from areas of effect.
Correct. So, basically, if the golem attacks you, it has to make a wisdom save. If it succeeds, it can hit you. If it fails, it must choose somebody else or lose the spell or the attack. And just so this lasts for 1 minute.
Okay. So up until Colin's next turn.
Ish, yeah. Let me just check something. It's actually, I'm sorry, it's 10 rounds. 1 minute is 10 rounds, because it's 10 seconds a round-ish. So that sanctuary lasts 10 rounds. And I don't believe it's a concentration. But you cannot make an attack. If you cast a spell that... If you make an attack, cast a spell that affects an enemy, or deal damage to another creature, the spell ends.
You just hindered me.
I mean, you can still do it. This is good if the golem comes before you. But if not, then yes, it's a wasted spell. Otherwise, you can buff, and that's it. So, always read your fine print in your spells as well. Okay. So you cast this firebolt. It almost glances off of the golem and doesn't quite do the damage you think it's going to. And then you reach out and this little mote comes and the shimmering shield goes around you. Alright, that ends your turn. Yes? Colin?
Yep, that ends my turn.
Arthur, you're up with Bev on deck. Beatrice, you're in the hole.
Alright, I'm gonna test this new arcane rifle out. So I'm gonna take aim and fire at it.
Okay.
I'm gonna see how well this works. 17.
17 misses. So you go to fire, goes wide.
Okay, that's one charge.
We're fucked. We're dead.
I ignore B's commentary.
You missed the AC of 17.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Missed. He hit it with a 17 and it missed. So it's higher than 17 AC.
Oh, my goodness. Okay.
I don't want to get closer with this thing, so I'm going to keep my distance and just leave that as my turn.
And you are like right on the cusp of this thing because I believe it has 120 is the limit. So, okay. That ends your turn?
Yeah, that's going to end my turn.
Okay. Beverly, you're up.
Okay. So the first thing I want to do is move forward 30 feet.
Okay, so you're now 70 feet away.
Okay. Which isn't close enough that I can do my tentacle things, but I can at least get a little closer for next time. So I'll do an Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast. Okay.
24 to hit.
24 definitely hits. Roll damage.
Okay. That is 15 force damage.
Okay.
I
need you to roll a d20, please.
Okay.
On a 1 to a 10, wild magic hits. 11 to 20, it does not.
Well, it's a 9.
Wild magic it is.
Okay.
I now need you to roll a d100.
Alright, let me see.
So
I got my...
It's this thing and it kind of...
So is it a 100 and a 10?
Yes.
Or just the 100? Okay, 110. 49.
Okay. So as you cast that, you all see this magic flare in the air. There is this like mist almost going through the air, and this magic flares as the spell hits, and you can see, Beverly, you almost see an echo of your past life. You're not sure what it means, but an echo of a past life manifests aiding you. You now have advantage on your next attack or skill check.
Hell yeah.
They're not all bad. Wild magic's not all bad.
I fear the chaos.
I love wild magic.
Why?
That's why originally Maresh was a wild magic barbarian. Okay. Anything else, Bev?
Nope, that'll be it since I can't do my tentacle attack.
Okay. That ends your turn. We are now at initiative count 20. So, you see this burst of arcane energy goes out. It affects creatures within 30 feet, so I need the both of you to make Constitution saving throws. And the shield does not matter for this because it is an area effect. What do you get?
22.
Success?
Is it a spell, magical effect?
Nope. This is a natural thing.
So 16.
Just saves.
Holy fuck!
So you guys take no damage, and you are fine. And you're able to, you both kind of like brace a little bit as it surges through.
We're
I'm right next to you.
Liz.
Okay. That was initiative 20. So, Beatrice, you're up. Kale's on deck.
Okay, so I'm assuming with Sanctuary, I can move back. Is it without initiating anything?
Well, you're 20 feet away from it. It doesn't have that big of a reach.
Okay.
You're actually... This has a 15-foot reach. So you are 5 feet out of its melee.
Okay.
So I'm going to move back 15 feet.
Okay. So you are now 35 feet, or 15 feet. Yeah, 35 feet away.
Then for a bonus action, I'm going to produce flame.
Okay.
And throw it at the creature.
Okay.
$21 to hit.
Hits. No damage.
That is 8 points of fire damage.
Okay. So you back up and cast this fire, and it hits, and it kind of like singes off and doesn't quite do what you think it's going to do, and all of a sudden, that shimmer goes away. You have lost Sanctuary.
And then I'm going to cast Sacred Flame. I need a dex save from you.
It's a fail. That's a 5.
That's only 2 damage.
Okay.
That's radiant.
Yeah. So you... And then goes back down. Alright. That ends your turn?
Yes.
Okay. At the end of your turn, it is going to use a legendary action. And it disappears.
Oh.
And it teleports 20 feet to get closer to you.
Fuck!
So it is now... You are now 15 feet away, which is within its range. And you got lucky that you're 15 feet away, because within 10 feet, you take damage automatically. But, so that burns one legendary action. Okay. Alright. It is now Kale's turn. So Kale did not go up, so he is farther back. Okay. So, fuck it. You see him reach into his chest plate and pull this silver rod that has holes and stuff in it. Beverly, you would know this just from your time in the entertainment world. This is a piccolo.
Oh?
And he begins to play the piccolo. And all of a sudden, up above him, a hole opens. And you can hear it. You're laughing at this. But then you see this hole open up, and this dread steed comes out with giant wings. It's a skull, flaming golden flames, lands in front of him, and he jumps on top of it. And he casts Find Steed.
He has a flaming skeleton Pegasi?
Yeah.
It's cool as fuck.
So the steed has its own initiative as well. So he can move. So he moves 30 feet. His 30 feet of movement. That was an action. Moves his 30 feet of movement. So that puts him at 70 feet away. He's going to end his turn. Let the steed move, which the steed is fly 60 feet. It can fly 60 feet. He is now... actually, he only needs to fly... He's going to fly 50 feet because you moved closer, so everything's closer. So he's going to fly 50 feet. And... Actually, I'm going to go... No, because that was his action. That's... Okay. Okay, and this is going to be celestial. This is a celestial horse. But it is right up on this golem. So the horse is going to make a melee attack with otherworldly slam.
Ooh.
So that is A dirty 20 to hit. That hits. So it does 1d8 plus 2. Because it's second level. And because it's celestial, it's radiant damage. Ugh, it's 3 points of radiant damage. But he's going to choose to do wild magic.
Ooh.
So, and because of that, he doesn't have to roll a d20. If you choose to do it, it just automatically happens. So he's going to roll a d100. Fuck it, I'm just 74. So, well, I guess it's, so you see him sitting on the horse hits it, and then all of a sudden a flare of magic as large spectral wings come out of Kale's back. And he has spectral wings for an hour. So if he loses the horse, he can still fly for an hour. Okay. That ends Kale's turn. V, you're up.
Alright. I'm gonna pull out the graviton sling. And I'm gonna attempt this thing.
Okay. What's the distance of that sling?
30 to 120.
Okay. So you, because it's out of its range, technically it's in a descended range, you will do it at disadvantage.
I thought... Wait,
that 120 is an extended range.
Oh, so I'd have to get closer to...
Yes, this thing is 70 feet away. So you can move your 30 feet and be within, I would say, no, I'm sorry, this thing's 60 feet away because it moved. Okay, so it's 60 feet away. So if you move your 30 feet, you are within range of it.
Okay, then I'm gonna move my 30 feet.
Okay,
and then...
so you move your 30 feet, so it is now 30 feet away, so you can do it normally.
Alright. Let's see if I can actually hit this thing. $11.
11 misses. It goes wide.
That's all I'm gonna do. This
goes wide, and you just swing in the sling. Alright, now it is the golem's turn. He is last on initiative, but okay, I gotta roll a d6 because he has a random thing that happens. 2. So it's gonna hit Kale. The core releases fire energy. All creatures within 10 feet. You are 5 feet. But it's gonna hit Kale. Okay. It does 11 points of fire damage to Kale. As it hits him, and he kind of rears on the horse. Actually does damage on the horse, I believe, too. Check. There goes the horse.
Oh,
The
no.
horse. Yeah. 5 plus. No, I'm sorry. Horse has 25. That's 11. So it has 14 HP left. So the horse is sitting at home. Okay. Alright. Now he's going to actually start his turn. He is going to do an arcane slam against you. That's just a single melee weapon attack. So he reaches out and tries to slam his fist into you.
Shield.
Okay. Increases your AC.
18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
Okay. Cocked. G3. Just hits. It has a plus 10 to its hit. Okay. Yes.
Oh, shit.
16 points of bludgeoning damage. Plus 8 points of lightning damage.
Oh, wait, hold on. Because I'm wearing the Leyline Abused vest.
Makes you resistance to lightning, so you only take 4 points of lightning.
Okay, so it's 16.
6, that's
4.
20. I rolled really low on those.
Ow!
And you see, even with that shield, it kind of digs you into the ground a bit. The lightning crackles through. That ends his turn. Yeah. Actually, it doesn't. He is going to move closer to everybody else. So he's moving farther away from Colin. So he's going to move 30 feet. So he goes 15 in your range, goes 15, and he technically leaves your range because you only have a range of 5 feet. So you can take an attack of opportunity, which is just an unarmed melee attack.
So an unarmed strike?
Yep.
Let's see.
That makes him now 30 feet from everybody, but 50 feet from Colin.
22 to hit?
That hits.
So what does it mean by it's just 3 points of bludgeoning?
That's
just says,
all it does.
okay.
3 points.
And I have a question with reactions. I only get 1 reaction per turn because the vest has a reaction when I take damage or lightning damage.
Correct. It is a reaction's a reaction. You can choose to take it.
So I can.
And I will say, V, this thing is now right up on you.
Oh, shit.
Because it moved 30 feet and you were only 30 feet away. So Yeah, it is right up on you. Okay, so for reference, Colin, you are 50 feet behind it. Mm-hmm. Arthur, you are 30 feet in front of it. Beverly, you are 30 feet in front. Beatrice, you are 15 feet behind. Kale is 30 feet behind. And V is right in front of it. But that ends its turn. We go to the top of the round with Colin. Okay. Arthur on deck.
What does it take to me?
How close is V to this thing?
V is 5 feet from it. Right there.
It's right on top of my ass.
It is trying to get everybody within its range. This thing has a lot of area effects. It automatically does area effects when it starts its turn. So it's trying to get everybody.
I have an idea a spell to cast, but I'm going to hit V.
What would your character do?
Do it.
Not
do
you,
it.
Your character.
Well, he would shout out to V.
Don't die.
Yeah, basically. No doubt.
Do it.
I'm going to cast Grease.
Okay.
It's got a range of 60 feet, so I'm within range of this thing. So I cast Grease with everything within a 10-foot square centered on the point, which is around the base of where the golem is.
Difficult terrain.
When the grease appears, each creature standing in its area must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or fall prone.
Okay. So, V, you need to make a dex save. Better hope you succeed in it.
Son of a bitch!
Actually...
Oh, that's my dice show, so I know what that was.
Immune
it wasn't
prone.
that low, but that dice is not playing nice.
Yeah, this thing's immune to being prone. It's so big.
Oh.
But there is grease there.
Yeah, I got an 8.
Just so you know, everybody that now enters that area for 1 minute, so 10 rounds, has to make a dex save or fall prone. So V fails, so V falls prone.
Yep. Fell right on my ass.
Okay. So that's your action. You can move.
Yeah, I'm going to try and get a little closer to it. I'm 50 feet, I'm going to try and move up 20 feet toward it.
Okay, so you want to be 30 feet from it.
Yeah. Now, because I use magic, would I have to roll for...
Yes, you do. Roll a d20.
Two.
So you invoke wild magic. Roll a d100.
What's a d100? I just roll that very often.
A 100 and a 10.
Okay. 36.
Okay. Okay. It's a shame you're not near this thing. So, as he past grease, you see the surge of wild magic hit, and your mouth opens up, and a black mist spills from your mouth. Unfortunately, there's nobody around you, or fortunately, up to you. But if you were near anybody in a 10-foot radius, they would be blinded. But,
probably would have ended up blinding.
But, so, it just happens and then it dissipates.
I'm like, what the hell was that?
Alright, that ends your turn?
Yes.
Alright. Bev, you're up.
Okay. Isn't it Arthur's turn?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Arthur.
I'm going to move back 30 feet away from this thing.
Okay, so you're 60 feet away now.
And this is probably going to be a disadvantage because I'm going to try to use an arcane rifle on it.
No, rifle is different.
Okay.
Because you gotta think that with the sling, it's arm power.
Oh, that's true.
This is a mechanical thing.
Okay.
Different mechanics. Trust me, you try and sling something 70 feet. That's hard.
I'm about to be done with this thing.
Change dice.
12.
You get 12. Miss. Goes wide, hits part of the cavern. End your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Beverly, you're up.
Okay. So I'm going to move back until I am 60 feet away from it.
Okay, so what's your movement speed?
30 feet.
So you will be 50 feet away.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Just within... You are 20 feet from it. You move back 30, it puts you 50 feet.
Okay, yep, that works. And then I'm going to do my Eldritch Blast at advantage because of my wild magic last time.
No, I'm sorry, you are 60 feet. I was looking at the wrong thing.
Okay. Nat 20?
Yes!
Okay.
Yeah. Let me see. $14, and then I double it, right?
Yep.
So
Double
28.
any dice that gets rolled.
Oh, any dice that gets rolled. Okay, hang on.
Correct. So on a crit, dice that are rolled gets doubled. Any modifier that's on paper does not.
Alright, hang on. I gotta open the log back up.
So, like, if you have it where you get to roll an extra d6 and an extra d8, all of those get doubled.
Oh, shit.
But if it's just like a +2 because of your strength, that does not
so
get doubled.
That's 9 plus 9.
18.
23 damage.
Of what kind of damage?
Force.
Okay.
And then I didn't realize I've been using my extra tentacle wrong because it says that I can use it for up to a minute. So I've been using it once and I could have kept using it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to summon both of my tentacles. And I'm going to attack with the normal one first.
Okay. Yeah, remember to tell me what kind of damage everything is.
Okay.
Because this thing does have resistance, immunities, all of that.
So...
But that first hit, and it just shrugged it off.
Hang on, sorry. Dirty 20 to hit for the
Hits.
tentacle. And that is... 1d8 cold damage for the first one. So it's 3 cold damage for the first one. Not a whole bunch, but... And then for my bonus one... Only an 8 to hit.
Definitely misses. So the first one hits it. It just barely grazes it. Doesn't look like it's doing much to it.
Okay.
And then the second one misses completely.
And then I just realized I didn't do... Do I do a wild magic roll?
You do. For both. So do it for the Eldritch Blast.
7.
That is wild magic. Roll a d100.
Okay.
Every single one.
$94.
Damn.
Okay. So, I will say that this will happen after your last spell.
Okay.
So the mist envelops you. You go invisible for 1 minute, or until you attack or cast a spell. That's why I said it's going to happen after, so it doesn't negate it.
Okay.
And then now go ahead and roll again.
Okay. 18.
So the 18, these things will
Yeah.
happen simultaneously.
Or, I'm sorry, I have to roll... That was for if it wild magics, right?
Oh,
For my
yes.
second
I'm sorry.
one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you rolled an 18.
Yeah.
So it does not wild magic. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, you are now invisible. You see, those of you near Beverly, you see a mist come around and Beverly just disappears.
What the?
So you are now invisible. You have the invisibility spell on you for
Okay.
1 minute, so 10 rounds, or until you attack or cast a spell.
Okay.
Anything else you
Cool.
want to do?
That is it for me,
Okay.
I believe.
That is it. It is now initiative count 20. It is... Okay. You just see this wave of energy come out. Not damaging. Come out. Within 20 feet of it, all magical effects are temporarily disrupted. This means concentration spells automatically fail. All creatures lose resistance to 1 damage type until the start of the golem's next turn. So, Beatrice and V, you lose resistance to lightning damage. Or, I'm sorry, you lose resistance to lightning damage. V, you lose resistance to bludgeoning because he doesn't know. And then anything, I don't believe shield automatically drops for you because that's concentration. So shield automatically drops. I would have dropped anyways when your turn starts. And that's it. But this moves with him until the start of his next turn. And that's just initiative count 20. It's not even his turn. Okay. It is now Beatrice's turn. So shield is gone.
How close am I to this fucker?
You are 15 feet away. You are within his reach, but not yours. So if you move, he can still hit you.
And I'm in a magical void right now. Like, can I cast magic right now? Or how long does it...
You can... No, you cannot cast magic. It's within 20 feet of him. So you can move back 5 feet and be out of that, but he is going to take an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
But yes, there's basically an anti-magic field. It's like dispel magic around him. It also means he can't cast magic. It's probably one of my favorite initiative actions.
So pulling something out, would that be an action?
Depending on what it is.
The people opener?
I'll allow a free action for that. Because you don't have something else in your hand.
So
Swapping weapons is an action, though.
I'm going to use the people opener. And I am going to use vital exposure.
Okay.
So when you strike a target with the people opener, it weakens their natural resilience. On a hit, the target must make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw or suffer a debuff that makes them vulnerable to all types of damage for 1 minute.
Okay. So you do have to move in closer.
This is 20 feet. It's saying the range is 20 feet, 20 to 60 feet. Oh,
So-
reach, it's 5 feet, sorry.
Yes. So you can throw it and do it.
No, because I'm not using this weapon.
But yes, you have to go 5 feet. You have to go up to 5 feet. So you're right next to V at this point. If you do this.
So I move 15.
You move 15 feet, which would give you 15 left. And you'd still be within his range if you back up. Because he has 15 feet range.
Worth it just to fucking try and hit this thing.
Okay. Gotta hit him first.
15.
Miss. You go to swing, and maybe this dagger's magical because it starts to wobble as you try and swing at it. Nothing happens.
And then I'm going to move 15 feet back.
Okay. And you don't invoke an attack of opportunity because it's within his range. Okay. With that, it is Kale's turn. He is going to... So he is going to... So he is going to fly up, so he is within 5 feet. And he is going to attack with Shining Smite. Okay, Shining Smite. Those all his third level spell slots. Okay. So, while on the steed, he runs up with his blade, grabs it with two hands, and takes a giant swing at this creature. And that is a 27 to hit, which hits. And he does 8 points of slashing. And it's 3d6. Six points of radiant damage. And let's see. So this thing now has a bright light, so any attack rolls against it have advantage for 1 minute, but he has to concentrate on it.
Sweet.
And then he's going to take a second attack against it. He gets 2 attacks. That definitely hits. That's 28 to hit. And that does... Ugh. 4 points. And actually, he has advantage, so let me just... Yeah. So another 4 points as he carves into it. took his bonus action, his movement. That is it. That's all he can do. Okay. V, it is now your turn. This thing is staring down at you, 20 feet tall.
Yep. Fuck. I'm going to drop the graviton sling to pull out my faceplate battle axe and get up.
Okay.
Because I was prone.
So you use half your movement to get up.
Yep. And I'm going to swing at this thing.
Okay. You have advantage, remember. It's glowing.
$22 to hit.
22 hits.
Alright. So that is 4 points of slashing damage, and I am going to use a face strike, which is 5 points of force damage.
So you hit the thing and it kind of moves a little bit, and you try and pump that extra damage in, and it doesn't quite look like it's doing anything to it. You still have your bonus action and half of your movement.
Yeah, I'm going to bonus action summon my construct.
Okay, which comes right after you.
And I'm gonna stay right where I'm at.
Okay, it's now your construct's turn. I'm sorry, you cannot summoning your construct as a magical effect.
Oh, son of a bitch!
It's magic, so you cannot. So you
Well.
go to pull out your construct, and it dissipates. Yeah. It's a magical effect. It may be artificer, but it's still magic. Okay, so that ends your turn.
Yep.
And it does,
Yep.
I believe you have certain slots for that. It does burn a slot if you have a slot for that. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because I believe you have a certain amount of times you can summon them.
Yeah.
Alright, Golem's turn. Start of his turn. Okay. I need Beatrice, Kale, and V to make strength saves. Yeah. 22.
22, so horrible.
Oh, fuck.
What'd you get?
10.
Fail?
16.
16 just saves. So,
Oof.
I mean, this actually helps you. So, V and Kale are able to withstand this pulse. You are pushed back 20 feet. So, you are now 35 feet away. And just for future reference, any forced movement, like being pushed and pulled out of somebody's range, does not invoke opportunity attacks. So, like, if he was able to be pushed, you could not push him away from somebody to get attacks of opportunity on him. So he cannot get one on you.
Thank God.
So your push back 20 feet actually helps you.
Yeah.
Does no damage.
Oh, thank God.
But now he's going to start his turn. He's going to do a multi-attack. One on V, one on Kale. So the first one's going to be on Kale. He's going to try and swat him out of the air. So... That's caught. That misses. That's a 13 to hit. And Kale just kind of like moves the steed out of the way as it swings by. Now it's going to go after V. Popped. That is a 14 to hit.
That hits.
The dice is rolling really fucking low. So. Okay. You take 17 points of bludgeoning damage. Plus 6 points of lightning damage. As it lightning pushes through.
Ouch.
It is going.
Am I still lost my resistance to lightning, or do I get that back because I'm out of the area?
Yes, well, that thing's about to drop anyways, because it drops at the end of his turn. But he is going to push past and move 30 feet again towards the group. So, Colin, he is 60 feet away from you now. Arthur, he's 30 feet away from you. Beverly, he's 30 feet away from you. Beatrice, he's 5 feet from you. He is...
Do I get an attack of opportunity because he moved out of my range?
Yes, in 1 minute. 25 feet from Kale and 25 feet from V. Yes, both you and Kale get attacks of opportunity.
Okay.
$22, that hits for 5 bludgeoning damage. V.
17.
Miss. Just misses. Kale is able to hit with a sword, though. Okay. So, and that aura fades. The anti-magic aura fades. It does gain its legendary resistances back. Okay. That ends its turn. Top of the round, it's Colin. Reminder, it is 60 feet ahead of you now.
Okay.
And closing in on everybody except for you. You also kind of notice it's keeping you away from that conduit. By pushing this way, it's going away from that conduit to keep everybody away from it. It's kind of its job. Although it is part of the conduit.
Does it... This conduit, is it feeding, like powering this golem? Or is it like an independent thing?
You can move back towards it, spend an action to investigate.
I want to do that.
Okay, so you're going to take all of your movement
to
go back to it. So that's going to put you, just keep in mind, it's going to put you 90 feet away from everybody.
That's fine.
So you're 90 feet away. You can take your action to investigate it.
Wait, hold on. Investigation?
Uh-huh.
Okay, sorry. I misread a number. It's 21.
Okay. It does look like this thing's a part of it, but it does not look like it's feeding it. They are made of the same thing, but it's not necessarily its power source.
So stabilizing it or doing anything to this conduit will not, like, shut this down.
No. This thing exists no matter what. It is the protector of this thing.
Okay.
It only... Well, you wouldn't know that, so...
Okay. I don't have any bonus action. I use my action on this, so that's it.
Alright, that's it for you. Arthur, you're up. Bev's on deck.
Oh, I'm just gonna shoot it.
Okay. Yeah.
24 to hit.
24 hits. About time.
I know, right? On 29 damage.
What kind?
Force.
Okay. You. And it kind of ricochets off. Doesn't look affected at all. Oh, I love this game. Finally gets a hit and it does nothing.
And here I was hoping it was just resistant.
No, it's immune to force damage. And a few others.
Son of a...
It has some resistances too, but...
Alright, I'm gonna move my movement more towards the left.
Okay.
And
you want to move away from it?
yeah, but in a different direction away from the group.
60 feet? 30 feet total?
30 feet.
So you'll be 60 feet away. Okay, that ends your turn?
That's gonna end my turn.
Okay, it is now Beverly's turn.
Okay. I want to get within 30 feet of it if I'm not already.
You are already.
The anti-magic thing is gone, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cast Suggestion and say,
Okay.
Hibernate.
Okay, so you cast Suggestion, and it just kind of shrugs it off.
Fuck.
It's immune to any charms.
Okay.
This thing it doesn't have a brain. But you did cast a spell, so I need a wild magic roll, please.
Okay.
Yeah, this thing doesn't have a brain to be charmed.
17.
17, you're fine. No wild
Okay.
magic.
Are my tentacles still up?
They are, but you would have to use your bonus action to move them.
Okay.
Yes, they are, because he had moved after you did the tentacles, I believe.
Okay.
So yes, they're technically still up, so you could use your bonus action to move them.
Okay.
But
And
I don't think you can move them and attack at the same time.
No, I would just have to move them.
Okay. How much can they move?
Oh, you know what? Hang on. As a bonus action on your turn, you can move the tentacle up to 30 feet and repeat the attack, so I can attack.
Okay, but they are 60 feet away.
Okay, so I can move them 30 feet then.
Yeah, you can move him 30, so then the next time, as long as he doesn't move, you can go 30 and then attack.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Alright, so with that, it is now initiative count 20. Okay. From the ceiling, you hear a... this huge shockwave of energy. Everybody in the cave must make a strength saving throw, please. Let's roll for Kale. Kale passed. It's a 21. Colin, what'd you get?
22.
Save.
Oh no.
Arthur.
10.
Fail. You're prone. Bev.
Not one.
Prone. Fail. Beatrice.
16.
Just saves.
Thank God.
Kale saves. V.
12.
Fail. Prone. Okay.
Oh, side note, remember that I'm not invisible anymore because I cast a spell.
That is correct. Okay. So that was initiative count 20. Okay, Beatrice, you're up. Kale's on deck. Keep in mind, you are within 5 feet of it. You're right there. You're lucky you didn't go prone.
I know. Alright. Bonus action. Zoltek.
Okay. This large cat creature.
And then...
Kale's like, oh my gods.
With that...
Because you just said Kale who it was.
Yeah. But we kind of need it. So I have 2-weapon fighting.
Okay.
So swipe with the claws, right?
No. You use your bonus action. 2-weapon fighting uses an action and a bonus action.
Okay.
So because you use your bonus action to invoke this, you only get 1 attack.
Okay, so that is attack roll. $13.
To hit?
Yeah.
Miss.
But
And
this
the thing
is
just kind of...
I have this up for up to 1 minute as a concentration.
Yep, 10 rounds. So just remember, it's concentration, so when you take a hit, you have to roll a check. Alright, so that ends your turn. It's now Kale's turn. Who's 25 feet away. He's gonna close the distance. 5 feet. And then he is going to... Going to use a bonus action. He reaches out, and you hear him mutter something in Sylvan as he reaches out to you. And a shimmer goes over your body as he casts Shield of Faith. You have a +2 to your AC. The concentration drops that was on the golem. He's now concentrating on that. That lasts for up to 10 minutes for concentration. So you have a +2 bonus to your AC, and that's only a bonus action.
I think I would know what this is, obviously.
Shield of Faith, yeah.
To kill, I'm like, thank you.
He's now going to attack. That's your trap. It's a trap. Alright, first hit. That hits. It's a 19 on the dice plus 11. So 30 to hit. It does 14 points of damage. Fuck it. So he is going to pump in a radiant strike, which does an extra 2d8 radiant damage. There's an extra 5 radiant damage. Then on his second attack...
Wait, what?
Yeah, he gets 2 attacks per action. He is going to lift the sword up and it's just him and you. So he needs to make a con save. Succeeds. Constitution save. Okay, so it's not blinded. But both Hale and Beatrice gain temporary hit points of 10.
Okay.
As he casts Shining Bastion. So if the creature would have failed, it would have taken 4d6 radiant damage and been blinded until its next turn.
Jesus.
Okay, so that ends his turn. V, you are now up.
I'm how far from this thing?
25 feet. You are 25 feet behind it.
Okay.
So move past you.
Yeah. My inspiration, GM. What can I do with that?
What was that? I'm sorry?
My inspiration, what can I do with that?
You can choose to lower the AC and HP. You can choose to learn the AC and HP. Or you can increase or decrease the size of the creature.
I'm gonna use it to lower the AC and HP of this thing.
Okay. Roll a D100.
Oh, okay. Uh, 55.
Okay, so you cut it in half.
Okay.
See. As you, so keep in mind that is an action.
Yep.
So this moat appears out of nowhere, and you just throw it up, and you see the creature kind of shrivel a little bit, as it does take half of its health away, and lower its AC by 2 permanently.
Alright. And I'm going to run up to it and do my bonus action of summoning my construct.
So your construct is there.
And now my construct goes. Alrighty, so... It's going to try and attack this thing. 15 to hit.
15 just misses. As it goes to hit, and it kind of just steps backwards and it hits into the ground.
Okay.
Okay. With that is the golem's turn. So...
Zolta's form. Can I still use my reaction of shield? Thank you.
Because it's a concentration spell.
Okay.
So you'd have to drop one for the other. You can use it, but you'd have to drop it. You'd have to drop Zolteth. Okay. Okay. Within 90 feet of it,
Ooh.
it radiates arcane interference. So, all of you have disadvantage on all spell attack rolls and saving throws for 1 round. So, the entire round, not even, he's at the end of the round, but yeah, all of next round. Basically, till the end of his next turn. Now he's going to do...
I'm sorry, what?
Huh? You have disadvantage on all attack rolls, spell attack rolls, and saving throws. For 1 round.
Okay.
So now... he is... he's going to go after Beatrice. Seeing you turn into Zolteth, he's going to hit you with a multi-attack. Because you were within 5 feet. Alright, first one. That is a 15 to hit.
Nice, he's a 20.
Okay. This is the first one. Popped. Sorry. Natural 20. So, this is going to suck for you.
Yeah.
Remember, I believe Zolteth has their own HP and everything.
It doesn't tell me
when you
what
do that.
it is. It just says that it doesn't tell me anything. Where would I find what my stuff is?
Look in the description if it is there.
It's only telling me speed and agility, claw of the void, grace of shadows, eyes of the eternal. It doesn't tell me AC or HP.
Okay. Let's put it at 30 HP before you lose it. It's basically like temporary hit points. So once you get hit with 30 HP, it drops. But you don't take damage.
Okay.
Only that does. So it works like temporary hit points. So... 26 points of bludgeoning damage. Plus...
I dropped it.
20 points of lightning damage. Half to 10.
Still drop. So that's 30. That's how much?
So it was 26 plus. It was 46. So.
Do I take that? What wasn't absorbed by Zoltak with the 30?
So you, after 26, 4, so 30, you lose that. So you take, would be 16 lightning, but because you're resistant, it's half to 8. So you take 8 lightning, which you have temporary hit points, so it just takes those away. Well, you actually have 2 left.
Yeah.
So, luckily that was its second one.
Yeah.
Okay. That's... It's close enough there. He's gonna stay there. Alright, that ends his turn. Top of the round is Colin.
Okay, so disadvantage on this. I'm gonna shoot firebolt at it.
What's your distance on that?
Range is 120.
Okay. You have disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Uh, 16.
16 just hits.
Okay. Rolling a d10 damage, I rolled a 10 damage.
Okay. Add to 5. Just kind of like brushes it off.
I'm facing its back still, right? Would this be considered flanking?
No.
Okay.
Flanking is
Side.
Flanking can only be done when you're within 5 feet of it. Doesn't account for spells.
Okay. That's it.
Okay. All right. I need you to roll a d20, please.
D20. Oh, yep. Wild magic. Mm-hmm. Well, that's a 3.
That's wild magic. Roll a d100.
$32.
32.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Roll a d10.
I'm scared.
I'm going to tell you.
6.
Okay. So as you let that firebolt out, you guys see the magic. And those of you facing that way see Colin disappear.
What?
You teleport. What was that? Roll? 6?
Yeah.
6 miles away.
Oh, fuck.
I
Oh
look
my
around and I'm
god.
like, where am I?
So I will say, it will take you 6 rounds to get back. So it'll take you 6 rounds to get back.
Where am I? Like,
You don't know. You're in the city somewhere.
fuck.
I would say it'll take 6 rounds to get back, unless you can magically move somewhere.
No, I mean, I could bonus action. Well, actually, hold on. Just a quick question. Bonus action, expeditious retreat. Could that
Expeditious retreat.
Expeditious retreat. Can I use that to cut down the amount of time that'll take me?
No, because that's feet compared to miles.
Oh, then okay, then that's it.
So you need something like planar shift or dimension door or stuff like that.
I got none of that.
So you are 6 miles away. So every round I will count down a mile.
Okay.
But you are basically going to be out for 6 rounds. Welcome to Wild Magic. And I will say most of you don't notice it. Colin's just gone because he kept 90 feet back. Nobody's paying attention. All right. At the end of his round, it is going to take legendary action. Okay. I need Beverly, Beatrice, Kale, and V to make Constitution saving throws.
Okay.
And these are at disadvantage?
Yes. Thanks for reminding me. Because I forgot.
Okay, what is it? Petrification, a spell, or magical effect?
It's a natural effect. All of the stuff he does is natural. Wow. Kale failed with a 13.
15.
Fail.
7.
Bev, fail. V,
7.
fail. You all take 14 points of lightning damage. You take 7.
I'm down.
Okay.
I'm sorry, you said
V
how much
drops.
lightning damage?
14.
Okay.
And you all lose your reactions
Damn.
until the start of your next turn. Not this turn, your next turn.
Oh, shit.
So it takes 14. Okay. V is down. Probably should have saved that inspiration for this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that was its legendary action. Okay, so it's minus the legendary action. Okay. With that, Arthur's up, Bev on deck.
Oh, fuck the gods. Alright, well, seeing that the gun did nothing, I'm gonna drop it and pull out my sickle. Not gonna get to it, but I'm gonna run it 30 feet towards it.
Okay, so you are 30 feet away.
And then I'll use my bonus action to summon my flame blade.
Okay.
Just to prepare
Roll
myself.
a d20, please.
Right, yes.
That's a magic spell.
Yes. Please be lower. 3, yes.
Okay, roll a
Oh,
d100.
God.
I'm gonna laugh when he teleports 6 feet or 6 miles.
No!
He just
79.
appears right next to Colin. What was it?
79.
So you, and again, that flare of magic energy. A crackling barrier forms around you. You have a +2 AC for 1 minute. That's for 10 rounds.
Okay.
Do I still have shoulder paper on me?
Actually, he just got hit. He needs to make a concentration check. Yeah, it's good. So it's 16. Damage was, yeah. Okay. Arthur, that ends your turn.
Yep.
Bev, you are up.
Okay. I am gonna do my Eldritch Blast at disadvantage.
Okay.
Okay. Still good. 25 to hit.
25 definitely hits.
Okay. 12 force damage.
Okay.
And then I would like to potentially close my tentacles to attack.
Yeah, you can move them in 30 feet.
Okay. Alright. 15 to hit for the one.
Just misses.
And for my extra one, 26 to hit.
Hits.
Okay, and that one will be... Okay. 13 cold damage.
So, you passing this, it just bounces off. Doesn't do anything to him. The tentacles move. The first one misses. Second one hits him. He looks like he took some damage, but he kind of shrugs it off. Do need you to roll for wild magic, please. Roll a d20 for Eldritch Blast. Moving
3.
those does not count. D100.
Okay.
Wild magic, baby.
49.
Wow. Echo of a past life manifest, aiding you, gaining you advantage on your next attack or skill check.
Whew. Okay. All right.
Okay.
And that's all I can do.
All right. And that does carry over to the next round.
Awesome.
All right. That is initiative count 20. Okay. All the ley lines go through the floor and up into him with an energy surge as he restores 20 hit points.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Beatrice, you're up. Kale's on deck.
I was gonna do an attack of opportunity, but I'm moving 30 feet.
30 feet away?
Yep.
Okay. It was going to, again, take an attack of opportunity. So...
Please don't go down.
5 feet away. 19 to hit.
Misses.
So, he swings right behind you as you move.
Alright. Then I'm going to cast at first level Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
You still have disadvantage, right?
Yes.
Natural 1.
Misses.
And then do I still have a bonus action or no?
Yeah.
Alright. I wasn't sure about the me moving my full 30.
It's movement. Now, remember, you can choose if you want to do wild magic on that. You can risk it. Risk it for the biscuit.
$93.
You're invisible. For 1 minute, or until you attack or cast a spell.
So it's going to go up until my turn, right? Until my...
For 1 minute.
Okay,
10 rounds.
Okay. I'm going to stay invisible. I'm not going to do a bonus action or anything.
Now, you do have another 15 feet of movement. You can move away.
I moved my full 30.
You said you only moved 15.
I said 30. If I didn't...
Oh, yeah. No, you did. You did. Okay.
So I'm going to stay invisible.
Okay. You just disappear. Everybody sees you just disappear after a mist comes around. I will say Beverly knows what it is because it happened to them.
Okay.
All right. So that ends your turn then. It is now Kale's turn. Okay. Spell slot. He is going to position himself so that he's going to move 10 feet away, which puts him at 15 feet. But that gets him in range of... Okay. Arthur, everybody, including himself. Everybody can... I'm going to say he's going to cast this. Nobody can move further than 30 feet away from Kale right now. Because he's going to cast Prayer of Healing.
Ooh.
Which gives you all the benefits of a short rest. So, everybody but Colin take a short rest.
Okay.
Okay. What does that do for me since I'm down?
Well, you regain 8 hit points. You're brought up to 8 hit points and gain a short rest. Everybody else gets 8 hit points of healing.
If I'm at full, it doesn't do anything, right?
Correct. But this takes 10 minutes to cast, so it's 10 rounds. So you guys have to stay within 30 feet of Kale.
Okay.
So as long as you guys don't back up from where you guys are fine. If you back up, then it's gone. He also... Kale's out for 10 minutes.
Alright.
He cannot do anything for 10 rounds because of this. But he helped you guys a lot. Alright, so V is back up. I will say... Kale can fly now. So the steed is going to move, and the steed is actually going to attack. Actually, no, it's not. How's your HP?
I'm at 14.
V, what's your HP? 8?
8.
But you can...
That's why I'm staying invisible.
That's right.
My next turn I can heal.
The horse is going to fly down to V. And you gain an additional 11 points of healing, as a celestial horse on Fine Steed can cast Healing Touch.
Oh!
So you have an additional 11 points of healing, V.
Okay.
That's it for that. V, it's now your turn. You are prone.
I am going
you are good to go.
Get up. And I am going to...
Hold on 1 second. I'm going to kind of go back for a minute. He's going to use his bonus action, Kale, to cast Infernal Challenge. So before he casts this, he steps up, because none of you are within 5 feet of him. He made sure none of you were within 5 feet. He looks at this creature and he looks and goes, "Well, hello. I believe you should fight me and me alone. Or are you a pussy?" And this thing needs to make a charisma save.
Is that a charm effect?
It is not, actually.
Oh,
He fails.
that's good to know.
No, so it's an enchantment.
Oh, okay.
It's part of the Illrigger.
Oh, okay.
So, Kale now has a bonus to his AC, a +2 bonus to his AC for the next 10 rounds. And the target has disadvantage on attack rolls against any creatures other than him. And the first time the target tries to move away from him on a turn, it must succeed on a charisma saving throw or their speed becomes 0 until the start of their next turn. It's basically like the fighter's I forget what it's called, but the fighter has a move that they can do that.
Oh, that's
So
cool.
his armor class is temporarily 25.
So I'm taking Shield of Faith is down.
Yeah, oh yeah. He dropped it. This is more important. Okay. Alright, so sorry V, it is now your turn.
Okay.
You guys still get the healing and everything, but I wanted him to do that first. And that's a fucking bonus action.
Mm.
I am going to cast a spell.
Okay.
I am going to cast False Life on myself. Which is a healing thing.
Yep. So you are in combat, so you need to roll to see if you do it. So add a d20, add your spellcasting modifier.
That's an
There you go.
8.
8. Okay. Unfortunately, you go to cast the spell to give yourself temporary hit points, and it fizzles.
Yeah.
You're still rearing from going down.
That's gonna end my turn. Sorry, my blood sugar just tanked and I'm feeling dizzy. Shit.
Anything else?
No, that's gonna
Okay.
end my turn. I
Um,
believe it's my construct's turn.
it is.
Okay. It's going to get within range of it. I don't know if it was there or not, and it's going to try and attack it.
Okay.
$16 to hit.
16 does hit. Just hits.
Okay. So it's going to... Nine points of force damage.
Said 9.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. It is now the golem's turn. Yep, you have his turn to figure out what you want to do. Okay. Golem at the start of his turn. Kale, V, and the constructs, and the steed take 2d6 fire damage automatically. So 6 fire damage. Your construct takes 6 as well. Takes 6. Gale takes 6. Okay. As it lets out this aura of fire, it is now going to... It has not done this yet. It's going to do a ley line burst.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Everybody within... Let's see. Everybody. Arthur is within 30 or 40. Arthur, Bev, Beatrice, Kale, V. Everybody make a dex save, please.
Okay.
And remember, it's a disadvantage.
He said what? Disadvantage?
Yes, it's at disadvantage. Until the end of this turn, all those checks are at disadvantage.
Holy shit, I just rolled 2 nat 20s back to back.
Nice.
Hell yeah!
Disadvantage because Kale rolled a nat 20 and then a 15.
Mm-hmm.
But,
I rolled a 19 and then a 13.
fuck.
I can't believe I did that.
Okay. Arthur,
10.
fail. Bev, nat 20, success.
Yep, 2 nat 20s back to back. Yep.
Beatrice,
15.
just failed. Kale succeeded with like a 27. V,
9.
fail. V. I think V might go down again. So, Bev, you will take none of this damage with a nat 20.
Whew, okay.
Everybody that succeeded takes half. Everybody that failed takes full.
Ooh.
I'm down.
Uh, 30 points of force damage.
I'm
down.
I'm done again.
So if you
Holy
succeeded,
shit.
it's 15. So Carolyn takes 15.
I'm sorry. How much?
And then
30.
30.
God.
Kale succeeds on his con save. Actually, he's not really concentrating on anything now. Okay. So you drop, V drops. Arthur, you're still up? Okay. Kale's fine. He's got 76 hit points left.
How many?
76. gotta remember, he's higher level than you.
Oh.
Okay. Granted, that is the only thing he can do, and he can only do that every 6 rounds.
So mine goes up to 13.
Yep. I think
I'm ready to be
his
the
DC
next
is up to like 20
Akira.
now. Okay. That ends its turn. What is your answer?
Read the thing.
So, Colin, as you appear 6 miles away,
Yeah.
you are trying to figure out where you are, number one. Trying to get back to the fight. Your wife is there, all your friends are there, fighting this giant thing. All of a sudden, this person pops up. Giant top hats, coat and tails, bow tie.
What the?
Hello, hello, hello.
Who the hell are you?
Pick a card, any card.
What?
Pick a card, any card.
What?
Trust me, you won it.
I'm sorry. Who are you? I have to get going.
I'm the Great Bolino. Pick a card, any card. Trust me. Don't look at it. Let me see. Roll me a d20.
Oh shit! A 20.
Hell yeah!
Oh,
Interesting.
hopefully that's good.
I don't like how you
No.
said interesting.
So, as you pick the
This is
card,
gonna get real weird.
you look at it. Tell them what you see.
Oh no.
Tell them what
So
you see.
I'm looking at this card. I don't really know what this is. It looks like some.
Because that description's not there, obviously. It's just that picture.
It's some kind of a man, but he's got horns and a
No.
cape.
No.
Oh,
Fuck.
well.
As you pick the flames card, you disappear.
Oh!
You apparate back into the cave, and as you do, the card leaves your hand and begins to fly, and landing right behind this golem. It lands, and then for a second, a hole opens up, and pulling out of the ground is a large demon-like creature.
Fuck. This answer changed to no.
And as you all see this, number one, you're like, oh, fuck, I'm back. You guys see this large devil
Fuck,
creature.
I don't see shit. I'm down.
Oh, you guys can still see, though. You see this large devil creature come out. And as you go, fuck. No. You see the thing turn. And face the golem. Because you rolled a natural 20, it is the only way you were able to do this. This thing is now a kaiju fight. This devil is on your side.
Fuck yeah!
Hell
this,
yeah! What
By
the
the
hell?
way, this is an infernal colossus.
Ooh.
And it will go your choice. before or after your turn? So it would
After
go at the
my
top of the
turn.
round or...
After my turn.
Okay, now, just so you know, this counts as your turn.
Yeah, that's
This was an
fine.
action, all of that.
That's fine. After my turn.
So, this is on your side. It will go away once this is done. The only way you could have gotten this to work is with a natural 20.
Ooh.
What was the name of the gentleman that gave me this card?
The
The Great Bellino.
Bellino.
To myself, because I don't think I'm near anybody. I'm like, thank you, Mr. Great Bellino.
And you know everything about this Infernal Colossus. This is yours. You control it.
Can I get the stats on this thing?
HP, 19. Or sorry, AC, 19. HP, 300.
Okay. Woo. So a demon was our guardian angel.
So, it is now the Infernal Colossus' turn. Kaiju fight! As I'm probably gonna end up killing my own thing with my other thing.
Babe,
Yes.
You got lucky on that.
Oh,
nat
I'm
20,
enjoying
man.
this, but
If you would have gotten anything other than a nat 20, this was going after you guys.
yeah.
And you guys would have died. Okay.
Yeah.
It is...
Fuck.
So keep in mind, anything that this does as well cannot affect any of you guys. Any area effects, anything like that. You guys all feel this warm fire around you. You have been infernally blessed. Not internally. Infernally blessed. Which means anything an infernal creature does to you cannot affect you.
Oh.
Permanently.
Permanently?
Because of the natural 20.
So for all of us, or just for Colin?
Everybody.
So we're immune to.
Okay.
Immune to fire damage. Basically is it. That's what infernal stuff is. But everybody is now immune to fire damage.
Permanently, you said?
Permanently.
Hell yeah.
Unless... I will say... I'm going to put a stipulation on this, and it's going to be up to Colin. When this fight is over, Colin, you must have a conversation with a devil. If you refuse, you lose all of that.
So we're immune to fire.
I lose nothing.
So, it is now the Infernal Colossus' turn. He is going to make a multi-attack, which is 3 attacks on this thing. I'm going to have you roll for him
Okay.
if you want. If you want.
No, I'll let you roll.
It's up to you. This is your creature.
You know what? I'll roll.
I'm just holding the character sheet because of
Yeah.
legendary actions, all of that.
I'll roll.
Okay. Roll a d20.
Do I do any modifiers?
Yeah. You had a plus 12.
Holy
27
shit.
to hit?
27 definitely hits. Please roll 3d8.
Excuse me, everybody. I never thought this day would come.
This thing also has a 15-foot reach, too.
$19 damage. I rolled an
Plus
8.
8,
Plus 8?
7.
27.
27 damage.
Now roll 3d6, please.
Everybody, I never thought I'd see the day I would be rolling this much damage on anything. This is a new sensation.
Ben,
7,
you brought
8?
forth a new quack
8,
kiss.
half to 4, because it's immune to fire. Or resistant to fire. Okay. That's the first attack. It's then going... So hits with its infernal claw. It's now going to make a fiery bite. So roll another d20 and add a plus 12.
23 to hit?
Definitely hits. Please roll 4d10 plus 8.
Oh my god.
Kill it.
Babe, you need to have a conversation with this thing.
Oh, I'm good. We only have
That's
4
not this thing,
D10?
but yeah. 4d10.
Yeah,
It's not this thing, but yes.
because Pam knew my backup plan already.
Yeah. That's why it's good to know.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, 9, 18, 28, 35. 40 damage.
That's with the plus 8.
Oh, 48.
So you rolled 10s on all of those?
I rolled a 10, 2 9s, a 7, and a 5.
So that can't be 40.
Okay, maybe
Because
I'm just bad
it's
at math.
4d10.
So 9 and 9 is 18.
Uh-huh.
10 is 28. 7 plus 28 is 35.
Yeah, that's 4.
And then...
Only 4d10.
Yeah, 4.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Apologies, everybody. I rolled an extra one. Got excited.
So 35
35.
plus 8.
That would be 43.
43.
Sorry, everyone.
Okay. And then roll another 3d6, please.
Mm. 8.
8 damage, half to 4. It's fire. And then it's going to make its stomp attack. I need 3d10 plus 8.
3d10. 3.
There you go.
18 plus 8 is 26.
Oh, I'm sorry. You need to roll to hit.
Oh.
Sorry. D10, or sorry, D20 plus 12.
28.
Hits. Roll damage. 3d10 damage.
There you go. Plus 8. 19 damage.
And it needs to make a strength save. It succeeded, so it can't be. Actually, it can be knocked prone by this thing, but it didn't. Okay. So it just starts carving through this thing. Now, I'm going to give you guys the choice. You can still attack, all of that, or you can make this a true kaiju fight, try and get out of the way. Granted, you have people down. So you would have to get those people up. But it needs to be a unanimous decision to either keep fighting and destroy this thing quicker, or let this be a true kaiju fight and let these things fight each other.
In the
You
word,
have like 2 minutes to decide.
in my opinion,
I mean, as
Sure,
long as we
kaiju.
can get the people that are down, I say kaiju fight.
Kaiju fight.
in the words of the Japanese actor from Godzilla, let them fight.
Yeah, let them fight.
Okay. So with that,
Kaiju
Arthur,
fight.
it's your turn. So you can, I will say, you can take your turn to drag somebody. You got to remember, you have 2 people that are down and bleeding out right now.
Which one's closer? B or B?
Go for V.
V would be closer technically.
Gonna go for her and them and start dragging them away.
Okay, so they get drug away. I will say he's not going to get an attack of opportunity because he's concentrated on this thing. But V is still bleeding out, so when it comes to V's turn, unless you have something you can do, when it comes to V's turn, V is going to have to roll a death save. So that is your action to drag them.
Excuse me.
I'm not... Because I can't use second wind on them, can I?
No.
I have...
Does anybody have a... Do you or V have a healing potion in your inventory?
I do.
Doesn't
I do not.
matter for you.
I was gonna say I have some lettuce, but
Do you have one?
I do not.
Okay. So, nothing. You can't really do anything. Bev, it's your turn.
Okay. If I were to do... I have a glowing lettuce that does a D4 temporary HP. Would that be able to bring V up? So I can get them out of dodge?
No.
Shit.
Temporary
Okay.
HP cannot revive somebody.
Okay.
Let me check on that. I mean, honestly, if you can't do it. But, so, I mean, if you drag Beatrice, he can cure wounds Beatrice, who then can heal V.
Okay, I'll drag Beatrice then.
So, okay. So you drag Beatrice. It's Beatrice's turn. You do have to make a death save.
Yep. And is it still disadvantaged?
No, death saves don't count.
Oh, that still sucks.
That's a fail.
Yeah, that's a 2.
Hale is going to move. He's going to go to you and cast first level Cure Wounds, which is 17 points of healing. So you're up with 17. I will say you cannot heal yet, though.
I have a potion.
I know, but it's not your turn. Your turn's already been used.
Yeah.
So we have to still go through initiative in this.
Fuck.
So it is going to V. V, you are going to have to make a death save throw. This is 20.
Yep.
You have to get a natural 20.
Yep.
Jesus.
Yep.
Is there any way that we can get their...
Thankfully, I have the
lowered?
necklace that gives me advantage.
No, there's not. Or I haven't thought of a way.
Motherfucker! That was a 19!
So,
Motherfucker!
one death save. It is now the golem's turn. He is solely going after this thing that just beat the fucking hell out of him. He is going to... Start of his turn, he emits a pulse. These pulses will not affect you guys. They're kind of moved into the middle, so it's like a fucking arena. 6. Okay, so saving throws are at disadvantage, and spell attack rolls are at disadvantage. It is going to make 2 weapon attacks against this. So, first one misses with a 15. Wings wide. Second one misses with a 13. Fuck, he can't do anything else. Alright. Top of the round is Colin. Do you want to do anything or just...
Yeah, I'm going to try and go... I have a health potion.
Okay.
So, and also I have
No.
Cure Wounds.
He has Cure Wounds, though.
What's your...
He can heal.
Yeah. I'm going to go up to B and use...
She's
Cure-
up.
I'm up.
Oh, you're up?
V is bleeding out.
I'm going to go to V then.
There you go.
I'm going
Cast
to go
Cure
to...
Wounds.
Cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
So that is...
Yeah, he has Cure Wounds. Let him do it. Because that means if you do it, you give her more health.
Alright, D8 plus 4, 12.
12 hit points, V.
So I just... little syringe.
Okay. It is now The kaiju fight. Alright.
I'm gonna have to really talk to him to know what his name is. I feel like Dennis.
Well,
Let's call him Dennis.
it's just a being. It's a fiend. This isn't what you're going to talk to.
Oh, I can't call him Dennis. I'll call him Dennis. He's Dennis.
This is a demon.
Okay.
You're going to talk to a devil. There's a difference. Demons don't really have their own kind of minds where devils do. Devils are higher than demons in the world of D&D.
So I can't call him Dennis?
No. He probably has a name. Just not for your mortal tongue.
No. I still feel like he's a Dennis.
Although you would be able to understand it, because
yeah,
you can comprehend languages. Alright.
Okay. First multi-attack, I'm assuming?
Well, here's the thing. Do you want to do the Breath of Oblivion? The Infernal Colossus exhales a cone of infernal fire in a 60-foot cone. Each creature must make a dex save, taking 11d8 fire damage on a failed or half as much on a successful one.
Isn't this thing already resistant to fire? Or is this a different kind of fire?
No, it's resistant to fire, but so it would take half of half on a fail, or half on a success, but it's still 11d8. Or you can just do 3 attacks.
Yeah, let's do Cone of Oblivion. Sounds pretty cool, actually.
Okay. So, it needs to make a dex save.
Y'all glad you're immune to fire?
Yeah, we're immune.
Wait,
Now you know how I feel. Do I heal from this fire?
No.
Yeah.
That's a fail. That's a 2 on the dice. I changed dice for it. Okay, roll 11d8.
Holy shit. Do you have 11 d8s?
Here.
We're about to find out.
Hold on. Here.
No, I got 11.
I highly doubt
I
you
can't
roll 11.
use mine.
Huh?
Now maybe I can uncurse the dice.
For mine. Mine roll better.
11.
Suggest rolling them, if you're rolling them in the tower, roll them in batches.
Yeah.
I would just do like 2 at a time.
First batch. Fifteen. That's 30. Oh. $18.30, that's 48. Seven, 48 plus 12 is 60?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That was 60 damage.
Okay. So half to 30.
Just what I would need to be.
And this thing, it's looking hurt. But that ends its turn. I'm going to go through this quickly. Just tell me if you want to do anything. Arthur, do you want to do anything?
Nope.
Bev.
I don't think I can do anything, no.
Beatrice.
I'm gonna cast at 2nd level Cure Wounds.
Okay.
So you get 25 points of healing.
Oh,
Okay. So that endures.
good now.
Hale is going to go up to V and put his hand on her. You're okay now. And cast protection from evil and good. So until the spell ends, as long as you're willing, you are protected against creatures that are aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead. Protection grants several benefits. You have creatures of those type have disadvantage on attack rolls against you. You can't be possessed by or gain the charmed or frightened conditions from them. And yeah. So you're safe. This thing would have disadvantage if it decided to attack you. And that lasts for 10 minutes. Yeah. Okay. V, do you want to do anything?
Nope. I'm good.
Okay. It is now the golem's turn. It pushes it back. Your Colossus back 20 feet. Or 10 feet.
You push Dennis back?
Actually, it makes a strength save. Yeah, pushes him back 10 feet. And then it is going to do a multi-attack. It's cocked. That is a 27 to hit. It hits him. $16 points bludgeoning damage and 4 points of lightning. Okay. Then try and hit him again. Natural 1.
It's almost like he falls on his ass.
That ends his turn. Holland, do you want to do anything?
No.
Okay. It is now the Colossus' turn.
Alright. What are the thoughts?
Really,
so you
Colin?
do your multi-attacks. That's what I would suggest.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Alright, first one. Roll a d20 out of plus 12.
You can get that for me. Back up. 25.
Hits. Roll damage. 3d8 plus 8.
3d8 plus 8. $29 damage.
Okay. And then roll 3d6.
10 damage.
Out of 5. Okay. That's the claw. Now the bite, d20 plus 12.
Natural 20.
Okay. Roll 4d10.
God. That's going to be a long time if I do damage like this. 4d10?
4d10.
It's going to be a long time before I do this kind of damage.
High for a child?
Seven, so that's 20, 29, 36. Doubled is
72.
72 damage.
Plus 8. Which is 80.
80 damage.
Now roll 3d6. And then double it. Actually, just roll 3d6 because it takes half.
11.
So 91 points of damage in the bite. Colin,
Yeah.
how would your Colossus like to do it?
So after he basically...
He had 2 hit points left.
God.
It's overkill.
At this point, the demon just... The first hit just knocked this thing back, but before it falls, the demon, which his name is not Dennis... I know, that's what I wanted to call him, but it's not his name. He grabs him and just goes... where this thing's neck would be, and this thing
crystal shatters as the crystals fall. Stabilization happens back at the center of the actual crystal, and the demon turns, points to you.
I look toward the hole that it came through.
And, well, that's gone.
Oh.
But as you look down, it opens back up.
I look back up at it and point to it.
It actually, so it can speak. It's going to speak with telepathy, because it can do a telepathy 120 feet, but it's speaking in Infernal.
Which I understand.
Which you can't understand. You must master.
I'm still in shock. I just nod. And I turn to everybody. And I just look at my wife. I love you.
What?
And I just fall into the portal.
He catches you. They come to.
What?
Oh,
Huh?
what?
You don't
I
understand.
don't think we know what they're saying.
This is infernal. Even though it's telepathy and you can pick up on it, all you're hearing is. It's very scary in your head. Even though you understand it, it's still scary in your head. You're speaking to a demon.
Yeah.
This thing is like 40 feet tall. Like, Jesus. Big, chunky boy.
Like we're talking original King Kong in 1930s?
Yeah.
Mm.
I grab Starfluff and
I kind of look to everyone. I'm like, I guess we're all going on a trip.
Huh?
We're not afraid of rocket ship.
I looked at you. Hold on.
Is he talking to it? B.
I look at him telepathically. I'm like, my friend, can I know your name?
Or
I don't even try.
I shall call him George. I will hold him and squeeze him in love.
Magwigui.
I don't even try anything. I just say thank you for saving us as I kind of gesture for everybody to join us.
I am limping over as I'm hurt, even though I have.
I'm going to cast Healing Word. Arthur. You 14 points of healing.
Yay! I feel better.
As I'm holding Starfluff, like, oh shit.
I'm like,
Keep in mind, you still haven't told them that they're going.
I kind of tell everybody. Well, I did say to everybody, we're going on a trip, everybody.
Yeah, you said we're going on a trip. You didn't say anything else.
There. We're already on a trip.
I just simply point to the open portal.
Why the fuck would we go there?
I'll explain on the way.
It's a portal. It's good to be instant, but okay.
Well, we're going to...
Just to start from... Is this a good idea to go down there?
I just used to the shenanigans. I look at Colin and go, see, at least she heals. And then I'm just gonna go towards the portal.
And this thing, it's gonna jump into the portal before you, but before it does that, it takes its claw and marks on your back, and you feel this burn, and there's a glyph now formed on your back that if you do not follow him into the hole, something may happen.
I'd look to everybody and like, listen, I will explain when we get through the portal, but right now, we need to get through that. Right now, you are all just gonna have to trust me.
I just wave and fall back into the hole.
Fuck it!
And this thing disappears through the hole.
I go through it.
I follow.
Follow.
As I'm like just clutching Starfluff.
Starfluff disappears.
In my head, I'm just like, fucking pussy.
Literally.
Literally.
And Starfluff is not in your bag, that you do not sense them at all.
Oh.
As you all fall, and you're afraid you're gonna smack into something. And you fall, and there is as you land, sorry. So the falling feels like forever. Like you're almost falling in slow motion. That feeling when an elevator drops suddenly and your stomach jumps up. That's what you're feeling as you drop. And you're able to almost like you're skydiving. You can turn around and see the ground coming. And you're, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. And all of a sudden you stop about 5 feet from being face first in the ground.
No.
And then you're able to stand up on your own 2 feet. And everybody make a perception check. Colin.
Dirty 20.
Arthur.
7.
Beverly.
16.
Beatrice.
6.
$15 for 16. For Kale. V.
Dirty 20.
Okay. You hear a cacophony of wailing screams and the low rumble of distant thunder filling your ears. The world around you dissolves into chaos and the oppressive, malevolent presence of wherever you are envelops you. Before you is a vast and shattered wasteland. Its grandeur once here reduced to ruin by the shattering. The ground is cracked and uneven, composed of jagged obsidian-like rock, veined with glowing rivers of molten iron, The air is thick with ash and heat, and every breath burns faintly in your lungs. The sky above is a rolling storm of black and red clouds, occasionally illuminated by flashes of violet lightning. Rivers of flame and molten iron arc impossibly high, streaking through the heavens like falling stars. A faint metallic scent lingers in the air, mixed with sulfur and rot. Eerie echoes of tortured screams carry on a hot, unnatural wind that seems to whisper directly into your souls. Welcome to Nessus, the ninth hell. And that's where we're going to end tonight. I want to apologize for no break. But yeah, this battle took longer than I thought.
Holy crap. It is. Holy crap.
We apologize for no break, but it happens. So instead of us taking a break and then coming back for another hour, we'll just end it here, with us picking up next time in Nessus, the ninth hell. Going to speak to some devil. Told you guys we'd come back to the nine hells at some point.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
But this nine hells is different.
Honestly, I figured it's for V-Soul.
This nine hells has been affected by the shattering.
Oh.
So it's a little bit different. So, we want to thank everybody for watching. And we will see what happens next time. So please join us next time as we roll the damn dice. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Night.